Okay, guys, so today I wanted to talk about the biggest problem that there is for brand new content creators, and it's the fact that there can be problems with focusing on quality over quantity for brand new channels on YouTube. And what I mean by that is when I say like focus on quality over quantity, I'm talking about like making like fully edited videos and like high quality videos, right? Which don't are not uploaded very often, right? And the thing is, like, those kinds of videos, you put too much work into them, and the problem with those kinds of videos is that they may not always be successful, and they may not blow up right away. Like how a lot of other people's YouTube channels have been blowing up just because they were like, oh yeah, let me just make this one video, make a really high quality video, and it just happened to explode, and they get a ton of subscribers, and then things just work out for them on YouTube, That doesn't work out like that for everybody. So, if you're not making a video like that, blowing up and all that, well, what's your next step? The next step is to upload a lot, upload daily. So now you're focusing on quantity more over quality, and the thing is, you kind of have to do that when you're starting off, making YouTube videos, because when you're starting off, if you don't have a video that just blows up right away, then obviously you gotta just grind pretty much and just upload all the time, upload daily, because pretty much the issue is if you don't upload and you're not consistent, YouTube's algorithm will pretty much screw you over and pretty much kill off your channel. And that's what happened to me on my other channel because I was trying to focus on making a better, more quality experience and trying to make the videos more of a better pacing by cutting them down and all that, and making the videos not super long. And well, what ended up happening is that I ended up not having a lot of time to focus on videos, and I didn't upload as consistently. And what ended up happening is that YouTube just pretty much the algorithm screwed me over, and it stopped recommending my videos to people, and my channel died. That's pretty much what happened. Because since I stopped uploading consistently and I tried to focus more on quality over quantity in the beginning, putting in all this work and effort, my channel ended up dying. And also, another reason is uh, the fact that my videos also weren't doing well anyways. And that's another thing when you're doing YouTube early on, is if your videos are not popping off right away, don't put in all this effort. Because if you're putting in all this effort just for it to fail, it's a terrible feeling, and you're going to want to quit, and you're going to want to stop making content, and eventually you're just gonna want to just stop doing YouTube entirely, and you're gonna give up. Which, by the way, I don't think you should. But with that being said, obviously, that's why I say, like, if you're gonna start making YouTube videos in the beginning, if you're not like popping off right away, try to upload daily or like, at least like every other day. To try and stay consistent so that the algorithm doesn't screw you over, because the YouTube algorithm isn't very kind to brand new people. And it kind of sucks because also another thing is if you're doing YouTube in the beginning, you also got to stick to one thing. And the reason is that obviously if you're sticking to one thing in the beginning and it's doing really well, the algorithm's going to send people your way because that's what's doing really well on your channel. But once you start switching it up and you start playing different games and start doing different things, once YouTube sees that you're not doing the same thing, it's going to stop recommending your videos to a lot of people right away. And that sucks because that's what killed off my channel in the last one, because I was doing like Mario, Multiverses, and X Defiant, and like it was doing okay, not bad. The views were doing great on Multiverses and X Defiant and Mario. But once I moved on to Call of Duty and some other games after that, my channel just immediately just dipped, and the views just weren't there anymore right away, and that sucks because my channel wasn't even like that big or anything at all. Like I didn't even hit 100 subscribers on that channel. So that's probably why it didn't do so well, because since I didn't have an audience already established, whenever I did anything new, I had no one really caring enough to watch it. So that's obviously something that killed off my channel. And obviously I'm not gonna make the same mistake now, because I've already learned from my mistakes in the last channel. As you guys can see, I'm doing a lot better with this channel. Yeah, that sucks though, is that if you're not like consistent and you don't stick to the same thing, YouTube is just gonna screw you over, pretty much. And it sucks because it's like, well, I want to be able to do other things. I want to be able to have fun with it and just do random things while my channel is also succeeding, right? But obviously it doesn't work like that. So for newer people, it's just a lot rougher to do well on YouTube because the thing is like there's so many people on this platform. Like I've talked about thousands of people, probably even millions of people, all uploading videos on YouTube. And the fact that you gotta compete with all of them and try and keep uploading and being consistent, hope that people subscribe to your channel, like it just really genuinely sucks because you're trying to do the best that you absolutely can, here on YouTube while trying to compete with so many other creators. So pretty much out here, you just gotta put in the work and kind of be lucky a little bit because obviously you gotta, when you're doing this kind of stuff, you'll find people that will like your content and will subscribe and all that, and that's nice. You just gotta hope you can get people to like your content, pretty much. But another easier way for creators to also like grow is, well, YouTube Shorts. And that's the thing is, if you want to do YouTube Shorts and all that and get a ton of subscribers, you gotta make your shorts interesting and you gotta make a lot of shorts because the problem is that if you're not making a lot of shorts and all that, your shorts videos might not do well. And the thing is, like, shorts, if your shorts are doing well and all that, you can reach out to more people and it's a bigger possibility of you getting subscribers. So you gotta be consistent with that too. You gotta make a lot of those. And, it's a lot of stuff like that. It just kind of sucks that you have to just make so much stuff, put in so much work onto your YouTube channel to, make it work out, And it sucks because for a lot of people, like, YouTube channels may not pop off right away. And the problem with that is when you're doing YouTube channels, like that. Uh, Man, I lost my train of thought. That is my bad. Man, that sucks. But yeah, as I was saying though, like pretty much, like in the beginning, like you gotta put a lot of work and hope that you can do well. And like a lot of people may not do well in the beginning and may not be getting the views or the subscribers. And here's the one thing I can say is that you shouldn't give up because there's some people, like some YouTubers that you guys probably watched today that took them like a couple years before their channels actually started, taking off. So you gotta understand that YouTube is more of a waiting game and more of a thing that you gotta work hard, and grind pretty much because you can't you know, just start uploading YouTube whenever you want and just, have it pop off and do really well and everything goes great for you. No. This is a type of thing where you gotta put in the work. You gotta put in the effort. You just gotta actually try because you can't just, like I said, just kind of have it all be given to you, because sometimes it may not work out right away. And you gotta realize that that will be the case for a lot of things, like not everything will always just work out in your favor. You gotta just do your best and you just gotta keep grinding and just work hard and eventually your hard work will pay off, because there's a lot of people, like I said, that were doing YouTube for years on end and nothing would ever happen until like one day they just got, their channels just started going off, like there are people that were doing YouTube for like 5 years before their channels even went off. Like it's crazy to think that they're grinding for that long to finally get where they are now. And the whole thing about it is you just got to be patient, you know. You just got to be patient, you got to be consistent, you got to work hard, you know. Like you just got to keep doing things, because obviously, like I said, it's not just going to happen out of nowhere. Like if it does soon, like if it does pop off early on, that's amazing. And if so, you got to just lock in and pretty much do your best to do as much as you can to try and keep growing. Especially if your channel is growing rapidly, you gotta keep grinding. But if not, if it's not like that in the beginning, and you don't pop off in the beginning, well, best thing to do is be consistent, upload consistently, upload shorts consistently, You know, try to make things interesting, and if whatever you're doing is doing well, stick to that in the beginning so that you can grow your audience, and then eventually once you get a lot of people, you eventually just the best thing to do is to start branching out and start doing new things and just kind of exploring, you know. Don't do that in the very beginning. We'll do that after you get your audience, you know, because then that's when you can start seeing, you know, what your audience likes to see, what else they like to see, and start kind of testing the waters, but don't drastically change everything right away because that might also just kill your channel off. So you just got to be careful, you know. But yeah, anyways, that's all I really want to talk about in this video. Is just want to talk about pretty much how, you know, quality over quantity can be a very big problem for early, you know, creators on the platform. I just wanted to make a video about it, rant, you know. But yeah, I'm done with what I wanted to talk about. So that's gonna be it for this video, though, you guys. If you guys have made this far into the video, I hope you guys enjoyed, and thank you all for listening. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye, guys.